Good afternoon. For our week 4 assignment, I would like to tell you how to prepare my family's absolute favorite dinner. I have a husband of 13, almost 14 years, and I have 3 boys, 9, 11, and 5. And surprisingly, their favorite dinner is not pizza, it's not hamburgers, it's not nachos, but it is the all-American favorite, grilled cheese. Now, the most important thing about grilled cheese is to make sure that it is not burnt and that you have different options to put on your grilled cheese. My boys don't like just cheese and bread. So, to start your grilled cheese, the first thing is your bread choice. There are several types. I've got one child who likes wheat, one child who likes white. Then the rest of us, we love sourdough. Something about whenever you fry up sourdough in your skillet, it gets that super crunchy outside, but the inside is still sturdy enough to hold a lot of cheese, and my husband even likes putting a lot of meat on his. Some of the meat that works really well, I usually buy the deli sliced meat so that we can warm it up in the skillet a little bit. So I'll start off by doing that. If I get a hand count saying who wants meat on their grilled cheese tonight. And so I'm probably usually at least have 2 people that want meat, and it's always turkey. Sometimes I wish they would pick ham or something, just thinking, for a variety, but no, they want turkey. So I will I'll turn the skillet on and kind of warm up the turkey a little bit. That way it's not cold in between your cheese of your grilled cheese. So you warm that turkey up and take it off the skillet. And then after you pick your bread, so let's just go with sourdough, we're going to butter the bread. There's different ways you can do that. I know people who butter both sides of the bread. I know people who also use mayonnaise. That's a really popular one. I honestly have never tried that. I probably should. It might be better than butter, but I don't know. And when I say butter, I mean the real butter, the kind that you have to let sit out on the counter to kind of soften up so you can spread it. So what I prefer to do is I only butter the outside of the bread that's actually going to be touching the skillet. I do that because I don't want soggy on the inside. I just want it crisp and crunchy, and then a fresh bread up against my cheese. So I'll butter only one side of both slices of bread. Next choice is cheese choices. Now, if you're my crew, you probably want a couple of slices on your grilled cheese. Sometimes they're the same type of cheese. Sometimes they get a little adventurous and mix them up. So what I usually keep on hand are your regular American cheese. Provolone cheese is also really good. Different types of cheddar. And then my all-time favorite is pepper jack cheese. Not a lot of people think to put pepper jack cheese on a grilled cheese, but it makes it more, I don't know, grown-up-y, if that's even a term, but it does add a different level. I love spicy food. I'm from the South. I love jalapenos, so pepper jack is my thing. My favorite combination is 1 pepper jack and 1 provolone. I just think it looks more like a real dinner to mom whenever there's white cheese. I don't know, just maybe a visual thing that I enjoy, but it is very tasty. So pepper jack is my all-time favorite thing. So once you have warmed up your meat, you've pulled it off, you've buttered the outsides of your slices of bread. You're gonna go ahead, put your cheese in the middle, put your meat in the middle, put it in the skillet that's already preheated. It's ready to go. It should be heated up warm enough after you've warmed your meat up. But then the most important thing at this point is not touching your grilled cheese until it's time to flip. I like using my non-stick skillet so there's no scraping with the spatula. My mom always used a cast iron. That's too much for me, so we stick with a non-stick. But you just leave it there. You can kind of pick up a corner to see if it's browned, but then after you think it's done on that side, flip it over, do the other side, and you've got yourself an amazing dinner. My children also like soups, they like salads, but their favorite with their grilled cheese is just the plain Lay's chips and some onion dip. So I am thankful that my children like grilled cheese. I'm thankful my husband loves grilled cheese. It makes a quick, wonderful dinner, and you should try it out sometime.